We do have the agent select coming in now, starting off with Gen.G.
But as we can see, it's going to be a little bit of a linger here from Estrella. We'll find a very nice headshot to go ahead and take down Munchkin. Does he expect the double face coming through, though? Is he starting to call the re-rotate out? Big wide swing coming through, Haun's up over the top. It's a little bit more information, but for now, the wall to be situated here to go ahead and lock off this side of the map. No mid-attention being paid here by DRX for the moment, so might just have to try to break this one down. His flashback going to be noted here on the Jiggle Peak.
That should give enough information for the rotates to come through for Gen.G once the break starts coming through, because with the time ticking the way it is, they're not really going to have many other options if they do start clearing it. But they still have time to make one more rotate here.
Heal has been saved. Foxy not sending that over to Ash quite just yet, so still does hover around 70 HP and does not have a slow orb. Try to slow things up here. Seems like it's just going to be a wait out on the wall. His flashback. Welcome back to the stage. Finds a critical shot. Tailwind forward. Out into the open goes Hyunmin, and it is just into the meat grinder. Ash finding 3. Time is not going to be there. Flashback would have to just kill them all here in the blink of an eye. And that is not going to happen. Swing out here from Ash, wanting to try to poke and prod, wanting to get this charge, as he will be able to do so. A 4K from Ash.
On both sides of the coin. Something to be aware of.
Texture. Going to push forward the drone right there. Relay bolt's going to be sent out. Not really able to scale off of that one, but still good damage suffered as Estrella. And will just get torn apart. Munchkin with that Spectre in hand. Able to find quite a bit of damage as this Karan here on to Mako. Him down to 56. Flashback just around the corner. Trying to wide swing out. Spamming the right clicks, but in the end, it's going to be a flawless here. As Gen.G Spectres to speak up, and Estrella here's plenty of them ring out. Swing coming through. Khan able to find one. Ash with the Bulldog. Trades it back. Already a decent amount of damage dealt. Any more weapons lost, and DRX still going to be feeling the pain even with a round win.
Catch them.
No grab here on the flashback.
Where are you?
It's playing a little bit further off the push forward. It goes on red. Swing in though. Foxy9 able to find a timing. Swaps the weapon over. Looks for the headshot, but Hyunmin will be able to put him down. Poison Orb gets bloomed, sends it. Hyunmin trying to straight forward, but Ash just massacring them. Finds 2 quick kills. Munchkin now scaling forward. Spike down on the floor. Just here around the corner. As Cease does find the grab there onto Estrella, but they cannot flush him out. He's alive here for the moment. 15 seconds. Ultimately, this is going to be a save here for the side of DRX. I think realistically more to be done. Flashback dialed in. Should be able to find a kill here on the Texture, but no. Swings out a little bit wider. Offsets that crosshair. And Texture, snappy as ever, comes away with the elimination. They're going to look for a little bit more. Karan trying to find Estrella. Can't.
For DRX here, try to take a little bit of map control themselves. Gen.G wants to contest.
Paranoia out. Karan swinging in and getting the transfer.
Spike down mid.
Just when you thought he should have absolutely been dead. He outdoes them, and Mako cannot escape. Just a counter spam forward into the smoke. And this play, this crunch here from Gen.G is looking damn near immaculate. Estrella able to find one, but still in such a rough spot. Forced back away yet again. Spike narrowly scooped up here by Flashback. But where are you meant to go? What are you meant to do?
Shadows traveling.
Don't know. You got to catch Gen.G making a mistake. Still a ton of time on the clock, but I was going to say so dangerous crossing.
4K? Nope, not quite. Decent shot back from Estrella. 1 charge away will get his hit no matter what. Whether it's kill, plant, or death.
See how slow it is. You have to take so long to check these corners. Yeah, at some point you realize,
away.
Yep, it's time to hide.
Well.
Over on A, and there it is. Trying to use an off angle here.
Clear the segment, but Foxy9 playing on top of that one, able to find the kill. Is now out into the open goes Mako, still able to go ahead and take down the enemy Sage. Flashback desperately trying to get that shot across, eventually does so, but Texture continuing to scale forward, goes on the push, and he's already seen Fring, knows that he's there within the smoke, and he's trying to find the kill, but Mr. 4K won't come online quite just yet. Fring finds his first. Struggles to find the Phantom, but eventually picks this one up. Tucked into Cubby for now. So the players, Munchkin, Ash, can just try to wait for the sound of the spike going down before they start scaling out of yard. As the spike just now gets ready to go down.
10 seconds
You
left.
get the Hunter's Fury here, but are you really going to get the opportunity to use it?
I mean, maybe you played all the way back out, but given that there's two players in there completely untouched,
Exactly.
ultimately the answer is going to be no. See how they decide to divvy up the forces. It looks like Munchkin cutting his way up in towards tower. Fring. Tuck that connector, the Prowler, checking around the site. Nothing spotted quite just yet. Haunt, however, it gives up the game. Up and over the top. Munchkin is there, waiting. Strikes!
He shot at where the drone was being deployed from.
Well, Straya just swings in, continuing to try to contest. If it were me, and I knew that Texture had an operator on the opposite side, I would be running as quickly into the opposite direction as I could. Karan, little jiggle peek over the top. Paranoia towards yard. Hyunmin trying to dash in, trying to find something, and does instantaneously take down Foxy 9. Munchkin at the same time, though, trying to hold it down the line. Karan gone. Hyunmin flashed out, flashback. Desperately trying to get some of these wallbang shots, and we'll be able to find the kill onto Karan. Sends out the neural theft, picks up the spike. Tag into the rear. Spike can come through, but forced away. The relay bolt, denying the haunt, revealing. And he just doesn't have the time. Texture has the headshot, timeout call. Big push up over here on the angle. Once again, Estrella dead. Double swing out into mid, flashback, going to be flushed out as Ash is able to collect the kill. Texture on the reposition.
30 seconds left.
Caught by the Paranoia. Re-wraps, re-peaks. And continues to find value as the quick scope
You had it coming.
delivers the 4K.
Baited.
Texture on the peak. Just around the corner. Freeing dead. Relay to delay. Hyunmin cannot peek off the back of that now. And Texture, he's rescaling. Sees that the spike is on the floor. Finds Hyunmin. Cannot get the shot on the Mako, but it seemed like for a second he was going to be able to make it happen. Mako will have the operator here in hand. Whether or not he can find value from it is a completely different question.
This is still tricky, even though you get the op.
The double face in. Foxy 9 just dodging around the shot. Takes down his former teammate in Mako. Just the Sheriffs now. His flashback has gotten it deep, but you can see Gen.G are so well aware of the negative space, what they've given up. Sights trained into the back. Would need to be clean shot, but that's going to be a dink right through the wall. The Paranoia pushing him into the corner. Karn reading it well as Foxy 9 now. Eyes on Estrella. The bite not deep enough. Not found. Flashback. Playing the same position. Texture very wary of this. Looking to try to get rid of this Cypher. Shots now being set. They're both going to be thrown in. And Texture just trying to barrel stuff him with that off. Ash does manage to go ahead, scale forward, trades that one back. Ultimately though, DRX. Player advantage is theirs. Pit in play here on the site, looking for that second round win. Rez, however, brings Munchkin straight back into the action. Now the 4v4. Footsteps heard. Munchkin pushing forward, able to find one. The Pit now going to be dropping, freeing himself a 3K. Looking to try to set the aim there. It's Hyunmin, but Ash fighting back. It's now all on the Mako. Smoke dissipating. And he's just right there in the open. Foxy 9. Foxy 9 bounding back behind the wall. Flashback saying, okay, there's a gap here. He's going to try to find a timing, and certainly has. Texture, quick on the peak though. Checks in from yard, is able to go ahead and immediately trade it out. Mako at the same time taking some space, goes forward here, top mid. Gunman dashing up into the corner. Seized for the moment, Paranoia out, not going to be connecting on to anybody here from Gen.G. Munchkin still up at tower, finding the kill. Genman going to be struck down. TP around, over towards elbow for a quick check. Karan cancels it.
Mako though.
Mako is in around the back, and Munchkin does not read that. Midaway shot to be found, but Ash cleaning up one. Now into a 2v2. Another overdrive available here from Texture. Might just pop that for the retake. CORRODE swooping around. Back up through B main.
I think absolutely it's worth popping Texture's ult.
Last player
Spot out.
standing.
Won't be given the opportunity. CORRODE now has to do it all. Otherwise, DRX looking to go ahead and finally secure the second round win. Freeing, tucking into the corner. CORRODE not spotting him.
Cover going out.
Smoke set up. Turn back in. Recon quickly cleared. Doesn't get pinged by that. Swings out and just doesn't know which way to look.
Ultimate being thought about here. In towards spawn.
Mako, yep, does get in behind. Estrella, however, once again, falling victim to that operator, but Mako now strikes. Paranoia sent. Ash held back for the moment. CORRODE, however, spotting at the gun barrel, sends out his own Paranoia, saves them all for the time being. Looks to go ahead, scale forward once again, finds the one, but cannot get anything more. Ash dead off screen. Foxy puts the spike now down to the floor. Gets a spot out on the Fring. Slow up going to be set up. Has a heal, doesn't pop it. Here's the fake TP there from Mako. Texture at the same time, however, is just outflanking the flanker. Mako dead, flashback felled. It's going to be 10-2. Here from Munchkin as well, but great opening shot from Fring. Just get traded back. Hyunmin, the tailwind vested, wants to try to go on a peek. Wall now falling. Shot just whizzes right over the top of Ash's head.
They're going to double down on this.
Okay, well, on the repeat, Hyunmin is able to find that. Gets himself another kill, just the third one on board. Meanwhile, Estrella holding here, Jiggle peeking out from elbow. Sure, going to be set up quite deep.
Here. 30 seconds left.
Estrella now going to look to push forward, gets himself flush against the wall. Bit of a crossfire set up, his flashback over towards connector, but CORRODE just bounds forward into the site, and suddenly, flashback Estrella, both going to be taken down. Wall cuts off that tower access. CORRODE now pushing forward over towards elbow, wrapping around, waiting to try to get the jump here onto Mako. Suspicious about it and wins the fight. A 2v2 now. Ooh, a 1v2. Hyunmin clean on the shot. Ash needing to reposition, but he's completely surrounded. Fights the first, turns back, but Mako gets it done in the end. Would have been one hell of a clutch there from Ash, but DRX win the ever-important pistol. They take the first step towards trying to get a run back started.
A little bit more space, so I think Hyunmin ahead of it, maybe?
Oh, if he just pre-fired it. Drone coming up over the top, and there is no rescue available, so there you go. Sheriff left on the floor. Orb just going to be taken here. A little bit of spam out into main. Mako able to scare them off.
You're just looking to try to brute force your way somewhere.
Fring rewrapping.
Nice maneuvering in that smoke.
30 seconds
Waiting for the
left.
timing. Smoke now recycled. Keeps it quiet. When does he decide to go? The answer is now, but CORRODE still watching behind, is able to find that kill. Spot out, and CORRODE puts the spec to good use, and suddenly start scratching your head. Time is not really there. Estrella needing to try to hold the line, but CORRODE is just full sprinting and running them down. Spike now planted. Mako down to 75. Wall cuts off elbow this time around. So the wheels have come off. Ultimately, I think you might just have to save.
Yep.
Where are you?
I'm working against them.
We'll catch them.
And as the haunt goes through, Hyunmin will just tuck back. Joining in alongside Mako, but CORRODE still on the hunt. Looking for a little bit more. Got himself 3, and that's where he's going to rest for now. Mako will stop him from taking these weapons out of their hands, but that is a thrifty.
A-link angle. They're going to start scaling forward.
Taking even more space, now arriving at top mid.
Darts on the other side of the toxic screen.
Estrella clearly realizing this, now has it confirmed by the Prowler. Mako taken down, Munchkin able to find that kill, now the push getting ready to come through. Jump onto the corner, Hyunmin able to find one, looking for a little bit more, but eventually gets flushed out as Ash claims the kill, freeing similarly dead as Texture finds him. Now you've got Carr on a late linger. Potentially ready to intercept both of these players here in mid. Just watching for the cross at stairs, in towards the link. Spots out one, takes the shot, flashback. Just managed to sit him down, but it's tagged at 20. The only recourse is to scoop up this Vandal and run for the hills.
Go on this map. As far as the duelists go, I think you're seeing why Gen.G.
Well, it's been a rough go of it, and it continues to get rougher. Texture just able to find the shot through the wall. Smoke going to be cycled in. Still taking some pot shots here. Gen.G look to bring this to a very quick finish. Oh, well, Mako, just as snappy.
Yo. That was pretty nasty. That's a bulldog, too.
Can't be him, the Mako. Hell of a shot to give Texture another death. Ping reveal on the Foxy 9. Mako more than happy to just stay tucked and try to maintain this passive control. Munchkin at the same time dead. Mako now swinging out, striking. Foxy going to be good for the kill. Karan ends up getting taken out. It's now all down to Foxy 9. 4 bullets remaining here in the mag. 2 players with barely any health to speak of. Sends the heal here on himself. Does have the spike under his control.
30 seconds
Reading
left.
this late push here, but pulls off the angle. Not sure if Astray actually
I think
caught
he
a
saw
glimpse,
him.
though. It seems like no.
He pinged the other link.
Looks like they're going to try to split things up a little bit, though. He walls off back sight. Going to be in with a real chance, so there you go. Locks himself in towards yard. Spike now planted. Flashback would have to break this down. Might just play it quietly. Might just try to go for a cam setup, get some information to feed over to Estrella. But Foxy in with an opportunity to try to bring this map to its conclusion right here, right now. Slow orb's going to be sent. They have to double face into him. They split them apart. No. Snappy shot, Estrella.
Making noise.
A little bit being made as there's the Nightfall, there's the Paranoia. Texture sliding forward, looking for the punish, has the relay bolt connected, but freeing, able to just hold down M1. Stays alive, and you can see how much of that was just decay. Estrella now getting involved as freeing finds a second kill. Ash on the floor. Foxy and Munchkin to try to clutch this one out. The res is available. Now, maybe a little bit more likely to try to come through, but Tailwind forward gets ahead of the potential wall setup. Foxy 9 now dead. Spike here on the ground. Munchkin would have to kill 3. And he's just walking in the open.
Operator for Hyunmin, though.
Gen.G started off the second half here by basically closing out a Thrifty. Hyunmin, however, with the op, able to go ahead and find some value.
Take flight.
Little bit of deja vu of duelists with op kills. Just grab the Vandal, leave the corpse behind. Texture gonna be sliding forward and freeing. Not able to find a second kill. Estrella similarly gonna be flushed out. Wheels starting to come off now here in the round for DRX. Knives popped. Player advantage is theirs. And gets spotted. Still can't be collected. Tap of the plant. Paranoia sent. Bouncing around the back here, hits Hyunmin, able to find the headshot. Mako cleans up Texture. She's considering a very fast hit. It's just going to be counter spam up to Foxy 9, able to find Estrella. Karan now TPing forward, gets himself up into tower. Mako's position going to be noted here by the Prowler. Finds one through the box, but then Karan peeks out, finds the elimination there, and freeing similarly dropped. Hyunmin flashback, now needing to do everything in a 2v4. Push from tower, the orb blooming once again, cutting off that vision. Flashback sticking around. It's a smoke forward. Karan holds it well. Hyunmin gone, flashback, picks a lot of place, is able to find Karan, but still needs so much more. What a return to the stage it would be if he was able to find this clutch right here, right now, to try to keep things going, get some wind back into the sails of DRX, but at the moment, Gen.G, they're just playing with him.
Whoa!
But he hits an ungodly transfer with the ping reveal. He scales forward before the neural depth can come in.
From our Masters winners, and here are the comps. Yeah, your top.
Sights now shifted towards C. Tripwire going to be set up on the exit of the garage. Paranoia, well, Texture just slides right under that one, and Hyunmin is able to find the kill, but now the bite out from Munchkin finds freeing. Flashback once again, needing to do wonders here for the team, but cannot find that second shot. It's just going to be a tiny bit of damage as Ash goes down to 70. Suddenly Mako, the last one alive, all weapon upgrades. Effectively a world away from him. Unless he can find one there within the enemy poison orb. Trying to take it one step at a time. But now spotted out. Paranoia clears the one angle. Munchkin just spamming across. Goes down to 48. Mako pulls back away, avoiding the shock. Breaking this is not impossible, especially with 20 HP. The turret now a threat in its own right. Will swing out. Ash will claim it. Gen.G. Does Foxy have? Seems like a pretty decent one.
Yeah.
He's checking for the angle there, but Mako has since backed away. At the same time, Estrella dead. Right, pen weaponry as Munchkin does manage to find one, freeing dead on the B site.
Munchkin just gonna try to hold a tight angle, but it's been pinged. They're aware. Doesn't matter.
Quickly gets a shutdown. Being flanked, but hip fire Marshall. Accurate as ever. And Munchkin does read the potential push out of B quite well. Keeps himself protected. Hyunmin now. Spike in play. Does he try to get damage? Does he try to get a kill? Or does he just go down the spike slash texture? Seems like it's going to be Ash. It's going to look to try to go on the prowl. Slides forward. There's a spot out. And freeing has not noted him at all. This would be one hell of a shot, but Munchkin now striking, finds it. Hyunmin quickly replies. Call to reinforce has been made.
Round two, but we'll wait a moment.
Relay pulled send. Paranoia connecting on the texture, but he's so damn close that he still finds the shot, and Foxy9 is counter swinging around the back of box. The call to save has already been made. This round is over.
And this is just kind of a neat little new wrinkle that I can't remember seeing from Gen.G. They've probably done it before, but the way that Karan...
Let's see if he gets another chance of it here. It's Hyunmin though. First on point to try to go ahead and flush out Karan, is able to do so, but Munchkin on the counter spray finds that kill. Weapon on the floor. There's Foxy9 watching his rear flank. Smoke coming through. Mako able to slide past this. Seemingly not having the read. Munchkin now going to be taken down. Flashback finds that one. Quick little scope in. Mako strikes. Shots from Ash to try to dissuade. Ping reveal out here on the texture. Finds one. Diffuse held to half. Ash, his attention going to be split, and DRX narrowly get themselves the round win. Fast lane sent. Hunter's Fury going to be sent out here. Ash trying to find some kills. Flashback fully caught up in the bursts. Ends up getting taken down, so the trade up is there. Gen.G in control as the pit now gets invested from Munchkin. Playing forward here towards that defender spawn side of the site. And then you have this operator in Mako's hands. I mean, you can see them drifting away. Seems like DRX already acknowledging that they just have no recourse, no way to try to get themselves back into this one, so we'll just be going on the save. Ooh. Mako slotted forward. Munchkin, however, not peeking the angle at long, so Mako just gonna retuck. Foxy trying to find an opener. Does end up getting taken down, but Munchkin does very much the same. Quick pick, Mako dead, Poison Orb lineup coming in. Snakebite gonna be lobbed in as well, but this is all a little bit of a ruse. Trying to keep them interested on this A site as the spike still continues to get ushered over. So even though they've identified the operator, it seems like Gen.G still gonna favor their odds at overwhelming Hyunmin. Texture gonna go bounding forward, but the overdrive is available. Hyunmin immediately popping that here in response. Paranoia gets dodged, freeing. Ooh, jiggles out, Munchkin. Slotting forward here into backside. Shots flying from Estrella. Takes his timing and gets the transfer. Munchkin. Just looking to dominate them here. Finds a third. Neural depth invested. Ping reveal out. Trying to dance around this one, but Ash still holding his own. Flashback finding one. Texture slides forward. Gen.G is not allowing for DRX to double up the round count.
This is such a... Oh, could be a little tough even with the read for DRX, but... Ooh.
Hell of a shot there from Freeing. Desperately needed. His weapon's just going to be juggled back. Texture not wanting to give them anything for free. Yep. Chuck it off the side of the map.
30 seconds left.
Mako peeking, shooting. Munchkin take it down. Great shot here from Mako. Quickly repositions to the top of the box, and it's going to be Hyunmin coming up with another one. Hip fire coming through. Karan striking back, able to find flashback as the Hunter's Fury goes across, but things are getting scattered, and Mako is coming out on top. The Thrifty going to be found all the same. Cleared, just going to be a straight up playing this hard 90-degree angle. Relay bolt to try to further delay. Paranoia sent the TP forward. Estrella now striking, gets himself on the board. The spike going to be stranded. Needing to try to flush him out of position. Munchkin able to find the one. Hyunmin now holding the door, and the call to back off has been made. Foxy 9 at the same time is trying to get in a position to go for the backstab, but ultimately has to just say tucked at hell. Bit of a big change up on the tripwire set up there from flashback. As Freeing ends up getting caught. Munchkin quickly exiting. Kill found. The pivot starting to come through. Mako rather still going to be scaling forward, but Texture here able to find one. Jumps into the corner, slides across, flashback. Does manage to hound him down. Mako now, pressure on him. Strikes for one. Gets himself a second. Karan able to trade it back, but now it's going to be the 2v2 with Hyunmin quickly wrapping around, getting himself forward here in front of this smoke. At backside, Recon not getting the reveal, but Karan finds a headshot. Now it's all on flashback. Swinging forward, finds the first, the counter swing out, and Ash gets it done. Jin desperately to find any kind of connection that he could get. Stray headshot is what he's after. He's not being rewarded with one at all. Foxy 9 at the same time, however, is able to find one. Estrella pushing forward, finding two. The judge ringing out, but the covering fire comes in as Ash just mows them down. Short to take
care of business.
Maybe still tired, still jet lagged, just trying to play this as zen-like as possible. Push coming through here onto the corner. Karan able to go ahead, redraw the weapon. But now, evacuation notice comes through. Gen.G back in. As Paranoia gets sent. Hunter's Fury now going across, looking for the tags. Both players able to avoid that. Hyunmin finding one. Texture going to be taken down. Flashback dead, but Karan now able to find Hyunmin. Finds Freeing. It's Mako scooping up a Phantom frantically, trying to reposition. It's a peek on the one, and Munchkin. And he puts him down nice and easy. Thought maybe he'd go for the knife, but then forward Foxy now set up to try to go on this late lurk. Wall from Estrella keeping him covered here for now. To be a little bit of a late arrival, but it's well read so far. Is what? Texture! How's he done that? Mako finds the kill. That's all well and nice, but the B's sight. The spike's already been ushered over. Foxy swooping down. Immediately dispatches Estrella. Mako needs to do so much, but cannot do anything at all. The neural invested, but flashback is just staring at 4 enemies. There is realistically no hope whatsoever. I mean, good God.
Yeah, it's GG here.
I'm still at a lack of words.
Yeah.
Okay, he makes a go of it. He'll pad the stats a little bit and eventually hold him at bay here for now. Some fishing shots, and actually 2 kills going to be found. Estrella coming up the goods there. Looking for the transfer as Ash cannot make it happen. Texture sliding forward as bounding forward out of the smoke. Mako just playing point. Estrella playing off the back of him very nicely.
10 seconds.
DRX set to go ahead and get their second pistol round win here of this series. The right step forward is Foxy 9. Not sure which way to look as he drops down out of heaven. Jiggle peeking it as well. It's a very snappy one. Wall covering Ash's position here.
30 seconds left.
Staying tucked for the time being. Now pushing forward. Able to find one, but Mako opens up there with the Ares, able to find a kill. Trip now going to be cleared here from behind. This flashback, quick little taps coming through. Leaves Texture now to his own devices. Something tells me that the thrifty win that we saw on CORRODE is not going to be coming through now.
Doubtful.
There you go. Straight to find the...
He's
30 seconds left.
trying to find a way to punish Ash.
This late into the round. Spot off the Neon, spotting them all out. Recon over the top, the swing coming through, and Ash not winning the fight. Estrella able to go ahead and break through out of sewers. As they go piling forward, tucked into the smoke is Foxy9, flushed out by flashback. Kill coming through, plant now. In play, 3 players remaining. As Texture tries to swing around from behind, the wall still raised. Estrella swooping forward, looking for the shots. Eventually, Texture rewarded with the kill.
Toxins going up.
Still a 3v4. Paranoia sent. Karan dead. Munchkin. No real way to try to break through this one. Would need Texture's involvement and cannot find it. Freeing with that Ares will get himself a nice little upgrade. It's in front of Estrella's feet, so not maximum damage, but still a decent little chunk going to be dealt. Looking there within the smoke, and okay. Karan just getting a sense of it. Had they had a ping reveal?
I think they just saw him and just assumed he was going to stick around.
Well, Gunman is getting torn apart by the util. Foxy9 now pushing forward. Gets a little bit more damage there on the free. Cannot find the elimination, but Texture certainly does.
Oh, he went behind
he TP'd behind him! Well, Munchkin recovers the Outlaw, takes down Flashback, and suddenly Mako now needs to do it all. But what a cheeky play.
Take flight.
That's shades of Mako from kickoff.
Yes.
He's just double TPing every which way. Still the approach. Munchkin pulls off the angle. Checks over towards that A connector. The plant now coming through, and he's right there, but Mako down to 10 health. Gets a spike in play. Trying to set up here for the smoke. Tucks back around the corner. Surely even Mako, a player of his caliber. Surely this is a bridge too far. The fuse being held. Gets it to half the retap. Smoke dissipating. Karan protecting. For a second. Start. Cam set up. Cleared. Up now. Confirmed in play. Shock that forward. Gets rid of the nano here. He's in clear of the utils. The fast lane comes through. Paranoia towards back plat, but no one there to receive this damage. Foxy on the peak. Ends up getting spotted out. They flush him out through the smoke.
That was a mistake.
Pretty critical one at that. Seemed like maybe Foxy thinking that they were going to be able to get a ping reveal off of that recon, but it was fully blocked off. Spring now pushing forward, takes the fight, finds a kill on a Munchkin. Keeps DRX in with the player advantage. Ping out, Ash finding one, brings it back now into a 3v3. Some spam from Mako, not really finding the connections. The slide forward from Texture. Catches Estrella. Pressure now mounting. Mako holding the angle, finds one, gets the transfer and flashback. Swings around on the
go. Do have the overdrive. Do have the Hunter's Fury though.
Munchkin.
Yep. Whoop.
Your keyboard break.
Please explain.
Well, it's gonna be a pop of the nano. Right off the rip, or do you try to wait? Repositions. It does just go ahead and sends it. Tucks back around the corner, relay bolt the Paranoia. Both gonna be connecting. Texture immediately gonna be collecting 3. Foxy finding Mako there at backside. There's a Mr. 4K on the hunt, looking for flashback. Just sat here within the smoke. The spam coming through. Foxy9 will be able to close it out. It's going to be push coming in here from Gen.G. Full control over A lobby as Foxy9 going to be left on a little bit of an island. But they're just swinging right into him, and he's still managing to find 2, nearly 3. As things just go from bad to worse. Neural Theft getting the reveal. The tripwire further telling the story. Pit now in play. But this is an all-in gamble here from DRX.
You have a Hunter's Fury here. Could use it to clear the pit.
Drone to try to check. Paranoia going to be sent flashback. Noting the garage door. Takes out Munchkin. Some frantic spray. Mako, a pixel spotted, but counter spams back. Texture gone, but Ash eventually able to flush him out. Push forward, flashback, looking for that 4K, cannot make it happen. The Snake Bite gonna be lobbed in. Ash swings, looking for the fight, but Estrella
looking for the opportunity. Try to get these ults to go. Hyunmin has the overdrive as well.
Estrella looking for the same setup here. Relay bolt. There's the reveal and flashback, gonna be dead. CORRODE just finds him as Mako. TPing up into heaven. Does this go red? Mako searching, but eyes turned. Now he's been spotted. Look at the try to just pincer maneuver here into heaven, and Munchkin does arrive, finds him with the Stinger, swaps the weapons over. The counter spam out. Estrella tagged up, forced away. Spike in hand, but sight access is denied.
Gonna have to try a different angle. Just great awareness from Gen.G. Good U-tilt from Ash. Get the identifications there for his teammates, so he can just make a meal of the entry points. Freeing. Just trying to sell a bit of a fake here to open it up maybe for Estrella, but Foxy there just uses util to buy a little bit of time, but has shifted him out of the window.
Tucks back away, the turret, all these layers of util. Spike now being brought around here into B main. Plant onto the corner with just 2 seconds to spare. Coming through while Freeing, trying to take point, trying to find anybody here on this linger forward. You tell that CORRODE is reading this incredibly well. Texture already in at backside, some shots ringing out. Pit gonna be dropped in, Estrella tagged low, finished off the pit, now blooming, Freeing. Just backpedaling into CORRODE's.
He finds an opportunity.
Well, not from this position, he won't.
No.
Finds a headshot though. Bound around the back, but no, Texture's just holding down the side. Finds Hyunmin. Estrella does manage to go ahead and find that kill, but it is still DRX limping away from this A site, wounded. Still a lockdown available for Foxy.
Yeah. He's just playing B, and they say, okay, well, we can play retake. Sova's dead, so.
Flashback gonna try to reactivate this flank. Gun barrel gonna be spotted, and he has to hit this shot. Munchkin not able to slide away. Gets the spot out, but Texture just holds down M1. Counter spams him, only 8 bullets left in the mag, but he can just go ahead and take his IGLs off the floor.
30 seconds left.
Oh.
This into garage. Could just try to set up here for the lockdown to try to guarantee the win. What?
Don't know.
Texture, you can't keep doing that.
It almost looked like he accidentally clicked.
You're right. Well, Mako needing them to peek out now, needing the backpedal. He knows it's over. He'll get one shot. He cannot escape, and Foxy will chop away at his former teammate, Gen.G. 13-8, take down DRX here on Haven, getting 2-0 in the series.